Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I wanted to make a video because a lot of what's going on right now with a current conflict will make a lot more sense after this. This is an article that I found. It was in French that I'm translating, so it may be a little bit broken, but it says, if the conflict between Russia and Ukraine has put these two countries at the forefront of the international scene, we have learned that the second city is a digital champion. In a logic of digitizing and centralizing everything, the government launched in 2020 an application called Daya, which brings together identity card, passport, license, vaccination record, registration, insurance, health reimbursements, social benefits, and more. A model that we only knew of so far in China with the famous social credit score. Ukraine is the champion of digital identity with the Daya app. This was discussed for a long time, then precipitated by the COVID crisis. Governments want to move more towards digitization of everything, of everyday life, by bringing together almost all telephone service. While the European Union had announced a test to digitize the vaccination record, see the official PDF. Wallet and identities in 2018, Ukraine was very quick to react with a Daya application deployed by the government there almost 2 years ago. Since then, the platform has continued to evolve. Ukrainians can download Daya and store a whole lot of official information there, as mentioned above, with the aim being able to easily carry out most of the administrative procedures which range from paying their taxes to renewing their identity papers, including the payment of his fines or the recovery of his social benefits. In all, nearly 50 services can be reached from the application and 9 official documents which have the same value as their paper counterparts. Eventually, it will soon be impossible to make an official request. Moreover, with the COVID-19, the government has even announced that the payment of benefits will be conditional of the presence of a vaccination certificate. In addition, a program soberly named Cash for Vaccines and launched by Volodymyr Zelensky last year, intended to encourage people to get vaccinated against COVID-19 and to support the sectors of the economy which have suffered the most. Quarantine restrictions. From the age of 14, each person with a full vaccination schedule in the application received 1,000, basically about 30 euros. When reality catches up with Orwell, Ukraine therefore posed as the champion of the digitization before the war broke out and at the end of February. At the start of 2021, it already claimed more than 4.5 million active users. But take a closer look at what is currently being done. It turns out that Poland has a mobile application similar to that of Ukraine, which was launched at the end of 2019. This Polish app displays 7 digital documents and allows users to identify themselves with a digital ID card in places where a paper passport is not legally required. In the United Kingdom and the United Arab Emirates, citizens can use electronic passports at airports for check-in and security screening. It's coming soon to the US thanks to Apple Wallet. In China, citizens have access to virtual identity cards integrated into a mobile application users can use to identify themselves when they register in a hotel or to benefit from certain government services, with a point system that allows them to have additional rights in the event of good behavior. In Estonia, 70% of the population uses digital ID cards, while 99% of public services are available online. What do you think of this transaction to all digital? Practical or worrying? This was an article that I read, and I mean, basically that's saying exactly, what I was talking about. And it's crazy because Klaus Schwab from the World Economic Forum was meeting with Zelensky and telling him how good of a job he was doing and all this stuff. And so we can just see all of this coming, and it's really easy to see that all that could be ran on top of EOS, and have Bitcoin run on top of it, and EOS be the settlement layer for basically logging every human behavioral event and movement in the world, and that's coming quick. So I just wanted to put that out there. Really interesting stuff, really interesting times, really wild times. So just want to put that out there. Stoffel Baker out.